Hello. Will we go to war? This is a political video. What's going to happen to the U.S. Attorney, Eric, I believe, Seibert, who would not falsely bring charges against Letitia James? What's happening with TikTok, the sale of TikTok? We don't want another, um, like what happened with Twitter in some right wing hands. So I wanted to look at that. Patel lies to Congress. Uh-oh, that's illegal. That means you're going to jail. Let's look at that. And Jimmy Kimmel, will he win his lawsuit? I think there's something going on with the Actors Guild. I was going to try to watch that video before I got on here to see what they were talking about, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about my channel. I kind of go in there and scrub things off every once in a while, take down and like if I do a video and it's a hot topic, I either change the name or take down the picture. I've deleted some videos. I kind of don't like being out there too much, but I also want to speak up. So I know how important it is for everybody to speak up now that they're trying to silence us. We are living in an authoritarian country. Because I'm in a blue state and I'm white, even though I'm a woman, I feel, and I'm spiritually connected anyway, I feel safe, but I have to listen to my guides of what they're telling me to do. And I was walking in the hills today and I heard coyotes yelping. That means the trickster energy is here. So this is all smoke and mirrors, trickster. And I do believe that the person in the White House will be stepping down for health reasons or something. Things are not written in stone, but with his health and everything that he's doing and the evidence coming out about the Epstein files, the ruined economy, everything that's happening that he's done, he's really not popular. So he's desperate and he'll do anything. To even in that the killing, and I don't think anybody should be killed for speaking their mind, even if it's horrible things that they said about Black people or whatever. I don't think they should be shot in cold blood, of course. But that whole thing, I did a video on that. I don't know if it's still up. Sometimes, like I said, I take my videos down or I change the name because I'm trying to kind of like speak in code or be incognito a little bit here so I can keep my channel up. Oh, I do have another channel and I do spiritual videos here, but I've cleaned and deleted some of my past videos. And if they're too, I don't know, too much of a hot topic. I mean, I'm not that big. So there's rejection is protection. I'm not that big. I'm not some big YouTuber. I'm a little local healer and a medium. Actually, I've worked worldwide, but um, I just got on here to help, and I'm still going to do that as long as they let me stay up. And come on and share the truth and connect with you all. Like I said, I do spiritual videos, but I also started another channel, which is called Harmony, Sybil Harmony Healing. And so this one is at Sybil Harmony, and you can see my name is spelled differently, but that one is at Sybil Harmony Healing. If you want to subscribe to that one, so you can stay in touch with me in case my channel does go down. Or if you go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, I send out newsletters there about classes, and I still do private sessions. I just feel like that's one of the things I'm here to do is to teach and to work one-on-one with people. So I don't do it as much as I used to be, like slammed with 5 and 6 people every day. I can't do that anymore. I'm not doing that. But I do still see private clients, And so you can find me there on my newsletter and on the channel in case anything happens. I was going to do a reading in case, see if they, I mean, if the big YouTubers or so, they do something to YouTube, I'm sure they want to with a full takeover, but I don't know that he'll be in there that long. And then once JD Vance is in there, I don't think he's going to be aggressive, and he's not going to have the support of Congress to do as many things that he might want to, but I feel like he's going to tone it down because he sees like, wow, I don't want to get impeached too. I don't feel like he's going to even be in there that long, but he's kind of a lame duck. I don't feel like Congress will support him the way they do this crook. I just, to me, it's amazing that, and I'm going to fault our Democratic governor. Why didn't, when he did a riot, tried to do a coup, and then got 34 felonies and was convicted of sexual assault or rape, depending on how you want to look at that. And there's some 13-year-old girl coming forward saying that, and I'm talking about the president of the United States, that he raped her, and he's all over the Epstein files. So why didn't they do something back then? Merrick Garland and all. I feel like we wouldn't be here. But obviously, this was supposed to happen because everything was supposed to fall apart so that we could start anew. It's like some people needed to wake up, and a lot of people are waking up in MAGA. I don't even want to say the name. All right. So, yeah. So join my other channels. Go to my newsletter. And I usually put out a newsletter the first of every month. And then also I have classes coming up. October 4th, it's how to cleanse the shadow, doing shadow work, dream work, and really a deep healing class. It doesn't matter if you haven't taken the first two. You can still get a lot out of that class. And you can also buy the other classes, and I'll send you the videos. So that's true too. But then so that's October 4th, and then November 22nd, I'm doing a past life regression class. So that's on my website. So if you want to learn how to regress yourself, or have it in your toolbox for your clients, if you're working with people, that's really cool too. And I was trained under the same person, the same style person who studied under Dolores Cannon. So it's a really cool class. All right. So let's look at, when I look psychically at Jimmy Kimmel, I'm a psychic, I'm a clairvoyant, I'm a pastoral, non-denominational pastoral counselor, I'm an author, I'm a teacher, and I'm a healer and a medium. So I do all of those. And I've been doing this for a long time. And when I look at things, I see a vision. Sometimes I hear things or I get a download. And then I use the cards to kind of back me up or show me new information. So let's see. I'm normally on Saturdays. I'm going to be on Monday, and you can post questions on my community page. I'm normally on Saturday, but this Saturday I am pre-recording this video for Saturday. Okay. So, some of the stuff might have already happened because things happen so fast, but we'll see. Jimmy Kimmel, when I look at him, I see him swimming. He's in an ocean. He's keeping his head above water. That means emotionally and financially, he's going to make it through this. He gets to the shore. He's actually relieved. He always has a smile on his face. He has like this really funny kind of smirk that he does. But I feel like he's showing me I'm strong. I feel like this is making him stronger because he's facing something. I knew when I watched him, I know like he's afraid. He's like, am I going to get in trouble? He knew this would probably be coming, and here it is. And he's known for a long time. And it's not like a shock, even though when it happens, it kind of like, yeah, they actually did that. And so in some ways, it's kind of a relief because now at least he knows what they're going to do. At least he wasn't deported like immigrants or killed like other people, but but they tried to, it's like a power grab, and they're going to try to let's look at, they're going to take off other comedians, and pretty soon nobody will be able to say anything about the dear leader. It'll be like a country like Russia. Okay. So I see him sitting on the shore. He's going, I'm strong. He'll make it to the shore. I see he has plenty of money. He was going to win a lawsuit. There's going to be a lawsuit because of this, that he's going to win. There's something happening with the Actors Guild. I don't know if they're going to sue him. But I definitely know that I think he's already placed a lawsuit, but he is going to win that lawsuit. I also feel like he's going to do a movie or something. So this is kind of like, it's a blessing in disguise, even though, we didn't want it to happen. It's happening for a good reason. It's actually going to help him and make him kind of a hero. And so let's just look and see if the cards will back me up. Will he win the lawsuit against this current president for firing? Because I don't think he's suing Disney. Is he? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But let's see. Let's first ask, is he suing? You guys probably know if you could leave it in the comments. Let's see. Will he win? Let's just ask it like this. Will he win the lawsuit? Oh, there's cards jumping out. Oh, there's cards jumping out. Wait, I got to get the card that fell on the floor. Yeah, because we have the Second Amendment. Yeah, this is very powerful. Yes, this is hard for him, but yeah, and people are on his side. Those cards just jumped out. Will he win the lawsuit? It's a fight. He's victorious. Stuff's going to come out because of this. This is not just a yes. This is something else. He may know something else that he's been holding on to. Some people told him stuff or something. Let's look here. It might take a while. He is really sad. At first, he's going to get some money, but then justice is really going to be done. Okay. Wow. Okay. Huh. Wow. I mean, because they'll say, oh, yeah, Disney did it. But there's people who know things about this administration. And he's actually, DT admitted it. He's going to get rid of the other comedians now. Let's ask, is he going to be able to get rid of, I think it's Seth Meyers, Jimmy Fallon. Who's the guy that does The Daily Show? I really like him. He's my favorite. He's really funny and he's really good. John, somebody on The Daily Show. Is he going to be able to, are they going to be taken off the air? Are they going to be taken off the air? Are the other comedians going to be taken off the air because of this administration or because of the current occupant in the White House? Ooh. Oh, they're coming after the money. It's going to happen fast because this administration is desperate. They're losing in the polls. The Epstein stuff is coming out. They're in a race before the Epstein stuff comes out to like shut everybody up who's saying anything negative and scare. They want to scare people. Yeah. Yeah. Other people are gonna shows coming off. Yeah. Are these big corporations? They're capitulating. They're being threatened. They're being threatened. I don't know who the corporations are. Let me just pull 2 cards. Are they being threatened? These big corporations? Yes. Yeah, they're being threatened with money, not necessarily with violence. We will destroy you. We will sue you. We will. Is this have anything to do with Epstein? The big corporations? Do they have money in Epstein? Yeah. Oh my God. So if a corporation is compromised, they know how to come after you. Wow. Jon Stewart, that's the one. Let me ask about him because I really like him. I mean, they're all good, but how is Jon Stewart going to do in the next, let's say, year? How's Jon Stewart going to do? He did a show. It's really funny. Like, this is state approved comedy show. This is a YouTube state approved show. I won't. I'll try to speak in code, but I won't go away. They might make me go away, but I won't just go away. Jon Stewart. He's fighting in there. He's hanging in. He has hope. The right message. Oh, he's going to make money. He's got some money coming in. He knows there might be something happening because some people are going to lose. I feel like he's kind of a hero too. You know, he really stood up for 9/11 veterans, and he's been involved in politics in really helpful ways. How's he going to do? Oh, okay. This is not good. I'm concerned about his health. I don't know if he just feels like, I mean, at first I feel like he'll make money. He'll be okay. But eventually he may go into, his show may be stopped or put on pause. And I don't feel like he wants to come back. Wow. Is that a health issue? Is that a health issue? Because when people have those lines that come in here on their face, or their cheeks are really sunken in, which he kind of has, it can be 2 things, because I read bodies. It can be that they're very much of service, and that's him, but it can also point to a deep health issue. And I think he was with the 9/11 people who had health issues. I feel like he's really compassionate. And let's look at, is this a health issue? Why is he? It feels more like legal issues. Would he be put in jail for something? No, it's like the ending. Something will end. Yeah. This is not good. I don't like that. At first, he has a lot of money and support, but then I feel like now Saturday Night Live, they do satire on the president too. Let's ask, how are they gonna do the next couple of years? How's Saturday Night Live? Not that they're my favorite show. I mean, they are funny. What's that? And a lot of young people watch it. I find some of the humor kind of gross or just strange. Like, how is that funny? It's weird, but okay. Some of it is funny. It used to be, to me, it used to be funnier, but I guess maybe that's because I'm in an older generation. I don't get the new humor, or a lot of the humor now seems kind of mean. But it's really funny when they do impressions of DT, and they've done that, and other politicians as well. But let's see, how is Saturday Night Live going to do? I just want to look. Smoke and mirrors. Uh-oh. 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 They are scared. They are scared and they are worried. But these are young people, and what's that guy, the owner? I think he's making a museum about it. This is like like a tradition that we've had in this country. So he's making a museum. They're going to be okay. I feel like Jon Stewart is just like, I'm tired. I'm done with this or something. He may lose in a lawsuit. Okay. Which is, sorry to say that, but I just have to tell you what I'm getting. Okay, so TikTok, this administration said they were selling TikTok. China's going to sell TikTok, and now it seems like China is not selling TikTok, and China, they wanted some kind of agreement, because really what the tariffs were about was making money, like insider trading, and making Trump the boss of the whole world. Everyone has to bow down to him and pay him like a mob boss. That's what those are about. Even if it ruined our economy, he doesn't care as long as he's the mob boss. He's the boss of everybody. That's why you weren't supposed to vote for him. Okay, so now China is kind of like flexing its muscle, saying, well, you want us to invest there, or you want to have, they didn't even want to talk about the merger. Let's see, and that's what I heard on the news, but let's ask, is China going to sell TikTok? Because it's important, because all our young people, my grandkids, are on TikTok all day long. Every time they have a chance, everybody's on there. If you're young, you're on TikTok or Snapchat or something, but TikTok's a big one. Okay, so is China going to sell TikTok? I don't think they are. Is China going to sell TikTok? Oh, they're being rebellious. I'm hearing a song. They're being, they're not going to. Karma's due. Yeah. Here's karma. Yeah, yeah, we got you. Did I just say that? Is that wrong? I'm sorry. I don't want to make fun of the way anybody talks, so please forgive me. What am I doing? I'm just trying to have fun. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Why is that card there? Okay. They're thinking about it, okay? Oh, that's not good. I don't edit. Wow, I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody. Yeah, smoke and mirrors. They might have in the past. Is that a yes or a no? Kind of looks like they want out of it. They're not making a deal. I don't feel like that's not a yes. You're gonna have to pay. You are gonna have to pay us. So yeah. If they do, we do buy it, it's gonna be a pretty penny. They're gonna make a lot of money, but I don't think overall they want something. They're like, no, we want to make these deals. And what's his name is not a good deal maker, and he's not going to make a deal with them. Is he going to make a deal? Because, I mean, you can buy him out. You can, and they want TikTok, this administration, so they could poison everybody's brains and take it over. So it's a big deal. Are they going to sell? Just show me one card. Is China going to sell TikTok? No. That'd be a no. Okay. It kind of seems like it's better they just leave it alone. I mean, it's not the best situation, but okay. Let's look at Patel lied to Congress. Now, if you lie to Congress, that means you are going to jail. Okay? Hold on just a minute. Well, what is happening? Sorry, that's my granddaughter. Okay. Probably forgot her basketball uniform. Is Patel going to jail? Is Patel going to jail? I see him in jail for covering up for the Epstein files, also lying to Congress, but he's covering up. Yeah. I see him in jail further down the road. Looks like, yeah. I don't even need to pull on that. I think he's going to jail. Okay. And will the U.S. attorney, Eric Siebert, will he be fired? Yeah, of course they're going to fire him because they want people in there who are going to make up phony cases to get their enemies back. They're not interested in the law or they don't have any real cases. So they're just making stuff up. If they had real cases, they would have already been charging them. They're trying to make stuff up. That's why all these people are quitting because they're not going to, these FBI people, these attorneys, whatever, they're not going to press false charges on somebody. Oh, he's going to be fired. I see him just like, oh, you were out of here. Yeah, he is out of there. Okay. And then the last one is, she probably just was calling me. I got to go because I got to make sure she didn't text me back. Let me see. What are you doing? Why are you calling Grandma in the middle of the day? What's up? What's up? Why are you calling me? Are you everything okay? Okay. She's 12. 12 with a phone. Oh my God. Okay. At junior high. She's not supposed to be on her phone. It's school. What time is it? Oh, she's out of school. Okay. I better call her. Let me just look. Are they going to start? Yeah. They're going to smoke and mirrors. Are we getting into a war with Venezuela? Are they going to start? Because they bombed like 3 boats illegally. Are we getting into a war with Venezuela? Are we getting into a war with Venezuela? Oh no, her dad picked her up already. Oh no, her dad's in the city. I better call over there. No. Thank God. Wait. At first, no. What does this mean? He wants to. I see him. He wants to. He's like, do it. He'll do anything to get out of Epstein. Do it. He's going to try to do it. And we're going to have to look at this more because I have to go check on why my granddaughter is calling me and not texting me back. Okay. Sorry about that. But, first things first here. Thank you so much for watching and sending you lots of love. Bye for now.